Well, it was a hard-fought game. I expected it to be that way. The thing I'm really pleased about is I think that our defense played a little bit better than we had been playing. We're beginning to uptick as the season goes along, and we were able to hit a couple deep balls, something that we hadn't been doing very efficiently up until that point. And it was good for us to see that. And again, it was good that we again played for 60 minutes of football, and we played a pretty good offensive team, a team that had been pretty good offensively, and we held them down under their numbers, and that was good for a second week in a row. I think actually a third week in a row we've held somebody down numbers-wise offensively, and I think that bodes well for us as we're going forward on defense, and then to be able to do the things that we did on offense, run the ball like we did, and then complete the balls we did, I thought was really important for us as we go forward.
Coach, after the game, C.J. Holmes, I'm pretty sure you said it too, that you guys are coming together kind of as a family. I mean, what does that do for a team?
Well, that's the first thing that has to happen. A good football team, the guys on the team believe in each other. They believe in what's being coached. They believe in what's being called. And they have a trust for the guy next to them. And when you start getting that completely built, that's a part of the culture that you're trying to build as a coach, to get those guys to just be sold out and bought in completely to everything that's going on in the program. And I think that we're getting closer to that. I don't know that we're already there, but we're closer than we've been since I've been here.
And 12 points given up. I think the fewest before last week was 28. I mean, what did you see different on defense?
Well, we're learning. I told you guys early in the year that we were going to get better on defense. I knew that we would have some things that weren't going to be right because we had new people on the defense. We got a junior college nose guard who hadn't played with us. We got a linebacker, two linebackers, a freshman and another guy who's a transfer and playing for us. We got a freshman who's playing at corner. And the key to being able to play defense is to understand where you need to be at all times in the defense. And it took some of those guys a while. Like Kaiser, he didn't practice in the spring. So we had him in fall camp, and he's learning as our starting linebacker where he belongs in everything that we do on defense and the intricacies of the things he has to do. And now those guys have a feel for where they need to be. And so as you see them getting better, you see us getting better.
Coach, you had a lot of controversial penalties that throughout the game that was, what's your thoughts on all those calls?
All I care about really, I tell officials this every week, the only thing I care about is if you call it on this side, call it on that side. It just seems to be more controversial because it seems like our penalties come up every time we make a big play. We score a touchdown, they call a penalty. We get a long run, they call a penalty. We get a good pass, they call a penalty. So it's just an inopportune time for those penalties to happen. Whether they're penalties or not, I'm not an official. I don't make the call. But it just bothers me sometimes when it doesn't look like it's even on this side and on that side. That's the only thing that bothers you in that. I'm not saying that it is that, but it can look that way because of the plays that it happens on against us.
See, it's the first time since 2013 you guys have had 3 straight wins. What kind of momentum does that give you guys for this last stretch?
I think it gives us a lot of momentum. The big thing about winning is you need to win to win. You need to have good things happen, and you need to learn the lessons along the way to winning to win. And I think we've learned some valuable lessons. We've learned that, look, we can play as long as it takes for us to win the game and win a game. We can come back from behind and win a game. We can grind a game out with somebody. It can be back and forth, touch and go, and we can grind it out and win it. And those are some of the lessons that you have to learn in order to be a consistent winning football team. And I think we've learned those lessons, and I think those lessons will help propel us as we go forward.
Jalen Jones, he's really finally coming into his own. Would you say that?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The last couple of weeks, he's been really good for us, and Jalen is learning to. Jalen is so talented that sometimes when you're as talented as he is, you think your talent is going to get you by in every situation. But It's the coaching part, it's the fitting into the scheme part, and those things that he's beginning to get that is helping him become a much, much better player for us. And I'm glad he is, because it's right on time.
Yeah. Were the things that you're seeing or that we're seeing now on the field, did you already see that before? Did you
With
see that
Jalen?
at practice? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there was no doubt about it that he could do everything that he's doing. He just had to learn the offense first and foremost, get acclimated with his teammates, and get a feel, and then get a game feel. And now that he's getting the playing time, he's only going to get better as we go forward.
You guys are now in second place in the SWAC East behind Alcorn. I mean, a couple things go your way, and final game of the season, you're competing for the SWAC East. I mean, what does that, is that kind of the message you're giving the guys?
Well, I don't talk about that. I really don't, because the bottom line is this: we have to be good every week, and we have to stay in the moment. And at the moment, we're playing Alabama A&M, and they understand this. Alabama A&M is in the East, and it's an Eastern opponent that we need to beat, and that puts us in a better position. So, but I really don't talk about it, because right now it's still down the line. We've got to win this game even to still be in the hunt, because every week it's like playing in the playoffs. And so I don't try to put pressure on our guys with that. All I talk to them about is us being the best we can be. If we're the best we can be every week, we got a chance to win every game we play.
Having Ponder start and Jones kind of come in and have him in your back pocket, do you think that's one of the reasons why you guys have had so much success on offense?
Well, I just think because of the way things go and the way we flow as a team, I think we need both of them. I think both of them have skills that help us, and we're going to need both of them if we're going to be successful down the stretch. So I'm just glad that we have both of them, and both of them have game experience, and both of them are executing offense. So that's good for us.